Hi everybody, welcome to Sunday night's Facebook Live. You're with Stampin' All Day with Bev. I'm so glad that you decided to pop in tonight. We're gonna start in about 2 minutes. Hopefully you got your notification and you're following me. If you're not, you can just follow now. And I am on every Sunday night at 7 and every Tuesday afternoon at 2. Now, saying that, this Tuesday I will not be on. I will be on Wednesday instead at 2 Pacific time. Hi, Roz. Hi, Carol. Hi, Beverly, because I've been invited. Hi, Julia. I've been invited to a lunch with some girlfriends of mine, and I don't think I'll be back by 2, and I don't want to rush them. My girlfriend's going through a lot of trouble to have this nice. She's awesome cook too, so I can't wait. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Carol Grove. Hi, Carol Schaefer, Roz, Beverly, Julia, Debbie, Margaret, Annie. Hi, everybody. Hi, Joyce. Welcome, welcome. I am working in 1 minute with the beautiful, sweet Abigail Rose. I told you the last time I talked, hey, Karen, hey, Sharon, that was my favorite suite out of the catalog this year, and I had to wait to get it because it wasn't on the pre-order. And I finally got it, and yes, it is a beautiful suite. So I hope you guys like it as much as I do. It's 7 o'clock, so we're gonna get started now. It looks like a bunch of people are on, so we're gonna get going. All right, let me see, what have I got to say? Is Cookie on? I don't think Cookie's on yet. Let me just scroll back. I don't think I saw her name. No, I didn't. Well, Cookie is a follower of mine. We've become friends through this wonderful means of communication with Facebook, and it's her birthday. So plug your ears if you don't want to hear my aunt just turned 89. I called her and I sang happy birthday to her, and she said, that was so sweet, Bev, but you're so off tune. Hi, Mary. So plug your ears if you don't want to hear it, but I have to sing happy birthday to my friend Cookie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cookie. Happy birthday to you and many more. Yay! She had a wonderful day. I saw on Facebook where it is her birthday, and she's a lot of people said happy birthday, and she had a great time. So that's wonderful. Okay, let me turn you down. Hi, Terry, to my desk so you can see who the winner was for the card I made last time. And another thing I've been forgetting to mention, hi, Debbie Monterio, welcome, is the prize of the month. So if you order from me, your name will automatically go into a drawing, and you might win what I'm going to show you. So let me turn you down, and we'll get going here. Thank you to everybody that has sprinkled. Here we go. And there is my host code for the month and my link to my shop if you want to shop with me. So first things first, the winner of last week's card is, I had so much fun with these punches and dies. Now, I did not, for the winner, just so you know, I did not put down the layer piece. It's in here, but it's not adhered down. Hi, Connie. Just so you can stamp it however you'd like. And in case you make a mistake, you could use the other side, and then you can attach it and finish it off for yourself. Okay, so let's see who won this card. Okay, the winner is Roseanne Ramos. Congratulations, Roseanne. I don't see her on tonight yet either. Sometimes she has to catch the replay, but congratulations, Roseanne. And I'm just going to put this out by my front door And the next time I run out, I will drop it off to you, or if you're in my area, you can pick it up. Okay, congratulations. And the prize of the month, if you order from me, you could win. You'll be in the drawing to win the tea bouquet cards and envelopes. Hi, Diane. They are so pretty. They are new in colors. They're very bright and cheery. So good luck to all of those who have ordered from me already. And if you're going to place an order soon, your name will go in a drawing to win this whole new pack of beautiness. All right. So what are we going to use today besides the Abigail Rose Suite that I talked about? It's on page 56 and 57 if you have a current catalog. Here it is. And if you do not already have a demonstrator and you would like me to be your demonstrator, please let me know and we can get a catalog to you. Okay? So here is the Abigail Rose Suite. It comes with the bundle, which is the cling stamps and dies. It also has the 12 by 12 designer series paper, the natural finished ribbon, and that's it. The bundle, yeah, that's it. Okay. I feel like I was missing something, but I wasn't. Thank you for sprinkling. We're going to use snips to cut our ribbon. We always need a bone folder, of course, and we always need some type of adhesive. I'm going to use my Tombow glue, and I'm going to use Early Espresso ink. Now, I chose my ink to go, and your paper trimmer. I chose my ink to go along with the designer series paper out of the pack that I chose to use for this card. Okay. So my designer series paper will be cut down with my paper trimmer to 5 1/4 by 12. So let me do that right now. So I'm going to put the end of my designer series paper at 5 1/4. Hi, Pam. I was watching my team play baseball just before I came out here. Hi, Linda. And they're losing. The Giants are losing. Yes, Beverly, this paper is beautiful. Hi, Virginia. It's absolutely beautiful. And then I'm going to take this paper and I'm going to score it. So I'm going to move my cutting blade. I moved it. And I'm going to score it at 4. Oh, I just cut it. I haven't done that in forever and ever and ever. Does this come with more than one piece? Otherwise, I'm going to have to use a different, I think it does though. Yeah, whew. I can't believe I did that. I was looking up at the, nobody's fault but my own. I was looking up at the comments and I touched the wrong blade. Hello, Ruth. I'm going to do another piece, 5 1/4. And I'm going to cut that. And now I'm going to pay attention. And I am going to move my cutting blade and I am going to score. 4. Hi, Tina. So when I score on designer series paper, I just go up and back a few times rather than pressing really, really hard so I don't tear my paper. Then I'm going to scoot on over to our friend number 8. And then I'm going to score again. So this is just scored at 4 and 8. So you guys now know I'm making a trifold card because this paper is one of those that we, hi Danielle, we hate not showing both sides because it's so beautiful. So we want to see all of this paper. Now I'm just taking my bone folder and I am burnishing the lines that I made. And now I have a very pretty seams here that I can work with. Okay. What else do I need? I need a base. So again, the base was selected to coordinate with the designer series paper, and my card base is 5.5 by 4 1/4, and this is Early Espresso cardstock. Okay, well, I'll leave that there so you can see it for a minute in case you need it. Then for the inside of the card, more Early Espresso cardstock cut down to 3 3/4 by 5. And you're all, show me the card already, Bev. And basic white cardstock, again, to go with the designer series paper, cut down at 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Okay. Now I will show you the card. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this card. Look how you can see both of the designs. It's been ages since I used Early Espresso. Really, yeah, I tend to like the neutral colors a lot, so I do use it a lot. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you. And look at this ribbon. Now this ribbon is very, very soft, and it's very, very stampable. Look at this when you stamp on it. Oh my goodness. In love, I knew I was going to love everything about this suite. Okay, so when the recipient receives this, they're going to untie the bow, and then see what you see here. You see a little die, and then you open the trifold and you see a greeting, and then you open it again and you see the inside. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it like I do. It was, the first thing I told myself is, well, I'm going to leave it untied. I want to see both sides of the paper on this card. So no matter what paper you use out of this pack, you can do this fold that I'm just going to teach you right now, and you can see both sides of your paper. Okay. So we're going to open this up. We're just going to pay attention to the designer series paper right now. And we're going to open this up flat. And I'm going to work with the score line here. And I am just going to fold this down. And I am going to get even with the score line. As even as I can with the score line. Okay, now I'm going to use my bone folder. So there's that. Let's do it a little bit more. I want to get it completely even with the front of the card. There we go. Okay, then you're going to take the bottom corner. So this is the front flap, and now this is the back flap. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to bend this up like this, paying attention to the score line that's here. To get your nice point right at the bottom. And then this edge right up against the score line there. So just take your time with this. No rush. Make sure everything's straight. Once you've got it straight, then you can use your bone folder. And that's all there is to it, to see all of that. Isn't that crazy? Just to see all of that. Oh my goodness. So now we're going to glue these down. So I'm going to use my regular applicator because I need quite a bit of glue. And then I'm going to glue this one down. Thanks for sprinkling, Roz. I appreciate that. Okay. And there we go. I love that fold. Now for the inside here, the stamp Best Wishes is what I stamped on there, is from the stamp set. Hi, Cindy Jones. Welcome. And my Early Espresso ink. And like I said, this is a cling stamp set, so I don't need my piercing mat to stamp on. I am checking my stamp to make sure that I don't have any ink around where I don't need it. Okay, and I'm going to stamp. Hi, Roseanne. Sorry, I got a phone call, but I just ignored it. For now, I'll call her back. It's my cousin. Okay, now I'm just going to point this out because it freaked me out for a second. Hi, Rosemary. Look at the E in Best Wishes. At first, I thought the little bottom leg of the E was a boo-boo. But then I stared at it and I said, oh, no, that's the way the font is. See there? So I just want to point that out so you don't do what I did when the first time I stamped it. Okay, so that's that. Then we're going to go to the basic white piece. This is a very, very easy card, I must say. And look at this flower. Oh, just beautiful. That's a great fold. I was going to back up the video to see it again and realized I'm live and I can't. Yeah, not now, but let me see. Let me help you here. Let me help you out. Okay, so Sharon wants to see this again. So the front flap is normal, and you just take the front flap and fold it back. Starting at the corner, fold the end of it to the first fold here. That's the front flap. Middle flap you leave alone. The third flap, you just take the bottom, start here, and fold it up, making sure this is lined up against the score line. That's it. Then when you close it, you'll be able to see both designs. Okay? All right. Now for my big rose, I turn it upside down and I use the stamp pad this way because I do not want any halos. And what is a halo if you're new? It's ink, extra ink that gets around the edges of the stamp sometimes, and it causes a little halo. We don't want that. And if you just heard me huff, I was talking, so my ink may have started to dry. So you're welcome, Sharon. So I huffed it. Hot breath, not blow. Blow is cool air. Huffing is warm air, and it will reactivate the ink. Okay, hold your paper and lift. And you have a beautiful flower image, just gorgeous. Okay, so I didn't like it just on there like that. I thought it needed something below, underneath. So this is why I have the 3 1/4 by 5 piece. And I just cut it down a little bit smaller than the center. Hi, Lynn. So if you're wondering why I got that size, it's just so it fits in here and you still are away from your score lines and you still have enough room for everything to fit. Okay, so I am going to adhere the basic white to the Early Espresso. And like I said, look at your designer series paper, look on the back and see the colors that they list. And that's how you select the colors you're going to use to make everything coordinate with the card you're making. Hello, Joy. Okay, so now I'm going to layer this down. Okay, everything's good. Now I am going to take my card base, and we have ribbon on this card. So we know whenever we see ribbon on a card, we need to put that down before we adhere the DSP to the base, because it needs to be underneath to hold everything, right? Okay, so let me cut off. I stamped some of this ribbon, and I don't want stamped ribbon for this card, so I'll save this for something else. Hi, Kathleen from Florida. Welcome. And I'm going to let me see how much ribbon I used on this one because I'm not a measurer, but I know you guys want measurements, so I will measure for you. So this is 18.5 inches is what I used. Okay. Now I'm going to pick up my designer series paper and I am going to line up my ribbon where the two patterns meet. That's how I'm judging where to put the ribbon. So when it's tied, it gives you a nice finished area. I don't want it to move on me, so I'm going to flip it over right there. And I'm just going to put some Scotch tape on there so it stays put. And now I can put everything down onto the card base. Oh, we got stamping buddies on here, Kathleen and Roz. That's fun. I'm so glad you're here. Let me tie this. And then it'll be a little easier to glue it down when I don't have two legs of ribbon hanging down. Let me see. I think I didn't get it long enough on this end. So this is what's good about the tape. It easily is removed. And I want a little bit more this way, I think. Let me test it out. Yes, okay. I am going to get the other flower on the front. Yes, ma'am. I didn't forget, but thank you for telling me, because if I did forget, you are my little reminder. Okay, so there is the bow. And now I can put this down. So if there's a couple of more things you can do to dress up the front of this even more, if you'd like. And I'll show you what that is too. Now I got my new magnetic plate in my last order, and I'm thrilled with it. So if you were wondering, you can take my word, it is awesome. So the new magnetic plate is worth the money if you want that. So I'm going to show you right now. Let me close my stamp pad. And this is the die that I'm using from the dies. Here they are. And this one is in the set too. Okay. So I just took a scrap of Early Espresso cardstock. Bring it over my machine here. It's heavy with the new plate on there. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about. I didn't know you were using a die. Sorry, that's okay. No, it's okay. I need reminders sometimes. You know, I've forgotten things. You guys have witnessed that. So in your instructions on the new plate right here, it tells you how to line up your platforms. Platform 1, it says 1, 2, 5, and 3. Well, that didn't work for me. I couldn't use the 2. So I crossed out the 2. I'm not telling you to do what I'm doing. I'm just telling you that's what worked for me. So anyway, just in case you try to go through your machine with all of the instructions that it gives you on the instruction thing and it pamphlet, and it doesn't work, I just used 1, 5, and 3. Let me put this down. Okay. So I talked about it a long time ago, but I just want to remind you, you know how when we bake cookies and when we take them out of the oven and we get our spatula and we start to take them off the pan, sometimes when they're still really hot and they cling and they crack and they break because they're still too warm, I give my dies a second on here, and then it's like they release in just a second. But if I try to take them off right instantly, they might hang on a little bit. Okay, so that's just a little trick. So there we go. And then I wanted to talk about too another little thing. Let me get some scrap here. If you don't have a precision applicator, I got this from Amazon, and you want to know an easy way to get glue on a really, really ornate thin die like this, just put a little bit of glue on. I thought Stampin' Up put out a notice not to use number 2. Oh, maybe they did. It was a printing error. Okay, I didn't see that, and it definitely didn't work. So, okay, so it was a printing error. Thank you very much. So Stampin' Up did warn us that that was wrong, because I followed the instructions and it wouldn't go through. So see how I got very little glue on the back of this really thin die image by using this little technique here. Okay. So open it up, and I just wanted a little bit more fancy right here. So I took this die, and I thought it just added just enough. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. Now this ribbon does fray at the ends if you keep handling it. So I would cut off a little extra. So when you're done making your card, thank you, I'm so glad you like it, you have room to cut off a little bit of the edging. I'm going to have to adjust this one because I didn't do it, but see, this one does. So I can cut that side off. Unless you like the fray look, and sometimes there is, there is room for the fray look. It's just another look. The die cut for sure. Yes, yes. So here it is closed. Here it is open, and then open again. Now I said that and you could actually do it this way too. So it just depends on what you want. Almost forgot to show you that part. So then there's one little added thing. You know how I'm always telling you that something's laying on my desk and it just happened to be the right color, so I threw it on and it worked. Well, that happened again. Let me show you what it is. When I showed you guys how to watercolor with the Hues of Happiness stamp set, well, look at the color. It was just laying here on my desk. And so I thought if you wanted to add more color onto your card, you could do that. It looks really, really cute when when the card is closed. Let's see if you like it if the card is open. So you would have this here and here. So that's just something you decide if you like it or not. So I didn't put it on there because I couldn't decide, but that does give extra color. Yeah, you love adding the color. Yeah, it does give extra color and it pops. So just a little idea for you there. Okay. Now I am not going to be on Tuesday at 2 if you didn't hear me say that, because I've been invited to a lunch with the girl that's having the luncheon and 2 other friends. And so I don't want to rush. She's going through a lot of work for us, so I don't want to rush. So I will be on Wednesday at 2 Pacific time instead. And I will be continuing on using this lovely, lovely suite on page 56 of the annual catalog. In case you missed that, I will go there one more time and show you while I'm waiting for questions. Thank you for sharing. Here is Abigail Rose, the whole suite. You'll get everything. Or, of course, you could order individual DSP, ribbon, stamp set, and dies. Okay? Look how they colored the ribbon here. They used a blend, I'm sure, and just used the edge. I love it. Look at all the samples on these pages. They're gorgeous. Okay, I see you guys approve. Definitely trying this. Good, good, good. Awesome project. Yay. All right, ladies. Thank you for your time. I will see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye. You thought of me when you saw this, sweet Eva? Yep, you know me, girl. Okay, bye, my friends.